gosh, you're so spicy. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be your general read for April. And we're just going to shuffle here. I hope everyone is doing well amongst the chaos. And I hope these messages find you in good health and good wealth and good spirits. I'm going to try my best to keep it on the lighter side. But for those of you that actually follow me, I gotta give it to you how I get it. So there is that. Aries. We'll be using 3 decks so far that I know, unless I'm told otherwise throughout this reading. Okay, Aries. And I did shuffle a bit before, but I wanted to shuffle. Some people are really particular about that having the card shuffled in front of them. So there you go. All right, let's see what's going on in your past situation, Aries. Again, this is general and the roles can always be reversed. We're just picking up on energy. So it may be, Aries, someone that you are dealing with, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, or vice versa, okay? Let's see what's going on in the past here. The 5 of Swords, okay? So someone may feel defeated. It may feel like they lost the battle in order to win the war. But I'm saying it's reversed. They're saying that's a reversal. Like you won the battle to lose the war, okay? There was a lot of inner conflict here. But I do see that you may be trying to move on from that, okay? Could be dealing with a Cancer. You got Cancer energy out here. This also could have happened at the last full moon specifically. And I'm hearing everything is not so black and white in this situation, which could leave you actually feeling, or could have left you feeling actually more defeated than you were. Five of Cups. Regret, Aries. Okay, so after the defeat, because I feel like this was very I feel like you felt like this was very black and white, and it wasn't. So I feel like you really regret a situation, an argument or something that happened, or even accepting someone's underhanded offer. You might have gone against your intuition here. Also, I'm seeing that you might have had an initial feeling like this is bullshit, and you kind of went against that, and you may be regretting that. On the other side of this, you may be regretting it, yeah, because there was a third-party situation involved. You probably knew that there was going to be. You may be regretting that you will not be, or as you feel it at this stage, which is recent past, that could be lingering on into the future. And then what is time, right? We obviously know it doesn't actually exist. But you may be regretting that there won't be a reunion here, and you're regretting the fight or the confrontation that was had. But for the majority of you, I feel like you regret that you made this decision overall, whatever this was, in order to, whatever this conflict was. I feel like whether it was an inner conflict about the situation or person that you were dealing with that you went against, or it was an actual physical conflict with this person or situation, I feel like you really regret that there won't be a reunion, or as you feel it at this time, a celebration. And on the other side of that, for some of you, there was major conflict in the past that you went ahead and tried to move past, even though you saw the red flags. And then I do see you regretting going back and having that reunion because it didn't end well, okay? Page of Swords. Okay, so So there is some sort of keeping tabs here. There was, at least. Like, I feel like there was a tally being kept, and I feel like this is why you possibly regretted the situation. Like I said, ignoring the red flags. I feel like not necessarily were you spying on this person or vice versa, but you did see things that you possibly chose to ignore in going forward in this situation. I do feel like there's major, major regret surrounding that. With the message, yeah, because then you're getting the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you kind of had an intuitive little spark that might have led you to believe at some point that this was going to end. This situation was going to end with you out in the cold. Okay. And you feel like you really lost something, whether this is the loss of yourself in this moment, the loss of someone, or the loss of a job, could very well be with those pentacles. Either way, it's a very emotional situation, and you have a lot of regret surrounding this past situation, and also a lot of big changes and taking responsibility for your actions. So I feel like it's really crucial for you to understand that no matter how the situation came into played out, and or is ending up, a huge lesson for you to take responsibility and ownership of this experience, I'm hearing. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the present. Queen of Swords. Okay, you're trying to look at it from a fair perspective. All right, you're trying to be fair about it. You're trying to not have any underhandedness. Aries, I feel like you, or this may be what you want from another person or a situation, you really just want honesty, right? Because the Queen of Swords can be seen as cold, but is not necessarily. They're really just fair. They want fairness, they want justice, they want balance, they want it the way it is. Don't sugarcoat it. Give it to me straight, no chaser, baby. With the Queen of Swords here, I feel like the way you're dealing with the situation is by trying to be fair and not really place a whole lot of blame on anyone or anything that may have had a play in this situation. But I do feel like you're gonna tell it how it is, and I really feel like you're being honest with yourself here, because I feel like you regret that you weren't in the past. Hey, it happens to the best of us. Okay, and I feel like you're trying to be fair because you want stability overall. Okay, you want to continue to provide yourself with a movement forward here. All right, you want to continue to provide yourself with inward security. Okay, and I feel like I'm dealing with. I gotta be really honest. I feel like I'm dealing with a very immature energy and a very mature energy. And so I feel like these two people in their own way are kind of trying to give each other the benefit of the doubt. But one person or situation here is highly focused on tangible things, be it money, success, a house, a car, whatever they're trying to do here. Yeah, I feel like you're really trying to be fair in the situation to yourself as well as to the other. I feel like you're trying to let strongly whatever this is go. Hey, I said what I said. It is what it is. We did what we did. And this is the way that it is. Solid. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups. Again, I feel like you're trying to give the other person some empathy, but I feel like you would want some of that empathy as well. Okay. I do feel like someone here is trying to offer, like you got this King of Pentacles and this Queen of Swords with this Knight of Cups coming, like someone, you can't offer, like you can't say you have something that a king could offer if you're only a knight, right? You can't offer me a palace if you live in a hut. And that is what I am seeing here, okay? I feel like this proposal, okay, maybe not currently ready. I feel like it's very important to stress currently, because it's not to say that this won't come back around, okay? I do feel like everyone handling the situation in a very adult manner is going to be a key point to how the situation is going to play out. So far, so good here with the Knight of Cups and the Star. I do feel like someone does want to come forth and make an offer, and they probably already did, to be honest. Either that or they're seriously thinking about it. There is hope in the situation, but understand that the hope could really come from your own growth and not necessarily whatever this is working out in the way, at least, that I think you may have thought it was going to. Whatever this is, there's been major distance created, and I think rightfully so. Okay, with the Magician. Yeah, because right now, again, you're trying to manifest your own growth, your coins, you know, I feel like there's come to a point where you're not going to let this ruin you, whatever this is. This situation, for everything that it was and is, has really, I feel like, Aries, forced you to kind of go in and utilize everything that you have learned about yourself and the world and people in a very sort of assertive, I'm hearing, manner. Yeah, because you want to manifest reality. Like, I do not have time for this kid shit. Bottom line. Okay, I want to manifest a real connection. And, you know, I'm not going to be mad at you if you're not that connection, right? I want to manifest something that's truly meant for me, be it a job or a relationship or whatever path I may be on, right? Definitely. So let's see where this is going. If, and only if, the current path continues. The Four of Cups. Okay? You will have a cosmic offer. Okay? Now, whether you take it or not will be up to you. Okay? You may want, yes, the Page of Pentacles. So you will have a new sort of idea and brainstorm here and a new focus, okay? But you're already redirecting your focus. And by doing that and continuing to grow, beautiful things are going to happen. Absolutely. There's going to be a new focus on you, and you may have a new focus on someone else or something else already. There's already something in the working up here in the present by just doing what you're doing. But you're definitely manifesting something of an offer. And I also see you wanting to break out of a stagnant situation in the future. Because the Four of Cups can be bored. Yeah. There's a clearing up of the focus that is coming for you, Aries. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. You're going to really work hard on whatever it is you want. Something is going, you're already manifesting truth, reality, connection, purpose, right? And then you're bringing it into fruition fully by brainstorming on it. And then you're working on it in a very active manner. It's slow moving, but it's absolutely coming to you. I'm sorry, y'all can't see these. It's the Ace of Pentacles, okay? The Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. You're working very hard on a new opportunity. It's slow, but I'm hearing diligent. I'm also hearing delectable. I'm not really sure what that means. Five of Pentacles here, okay? Okay, so there seems to be a fear of, because it may be moving so slow, that you're going to be left out again. Because this, okay, so there's a fear of repetitive cycles here, because this Five of Pentacles is coming underneath the other Five of Pentacles. Also, on a financial level, I feel the need to point out, you may need to keep from overspending. You may need to kind of watch your pennies so that you don't repeat this cycle. Yeah, the King of Cups. So it's important for you to not get this poverty mindset and not because the Four of Cups can also be a card of overindulgence in any way, right? It can be overspending, it can be overdoing. And so it's important to focus on what is needed here and watch those pentacles and really understand the conservation I'm hearing of energy. But again, I feel like the universe has your back, seriously, because you've had your own. I do not feel like you're going to let this get you down, whatever this is. Let's get some of these cards here and see what we can do with some advice in this situation, however this may be resonating with you. Stretch. I'm telling you, stretch it. Stretch that money, stretch those pentacles. Let me get another deck shuffled here for you. Yeah, you're going to need to make something last. And also, I'm hearing patience, okay? So if this is a situation on a romantic level, okay, or even a career level, academic, I'm hearing for some of you, so it could be further training, and I'm hearing trading also. Whatever this was a lot of conflict and confusion in the past, like seriously, and then a whole separation and breakaway and trying to figure out what is best meant for me. And then whatever this is starts up again. Whether it starts with somewhere or something new, it does start up again. So it's important for you to have patience with how slow that may be to get back up off the ground, because whatever it is had a very, very hard hit, okay? So I do feel like there's a stretching of patience and also time, okay? It may seem delayed, but remember that all in good time. Yeah, with that Nine of Swords, I feel like you're stressed about the pace of something, the stretching of something. Coins possibly, but it could be emotion. It could even be just awaiting what you believe to be the right opportunity to act, okay? Yeah, there will be a revolution. Okay, so you want to look at this in a revolutionary manner. So whatever you lost, whatever you're feeling like all of this past energy was, and then you kind of had to go cold and pick up the pieces and be that sort of warrior spirit for a moment just to get yourself through whatever this is. I feel like you should be looking at it from like a revolutionary standpoint, because this is so good for your growth. Yeah, with that Eight of Pentacles. I mean, this is a whole new ball game, a whole new you, an opportunity to bring in something that is so much more fitting for you. So like if this is a romantic relationship, this is not to say that the person you wish to reunite with won't ever come back, but it is to say that they will come back and you will have a whole new way of communicating that is far less stressful, because it's much more slowed down, okay? So yeah, again, I think this is absolutely beautiful advice to just allow something to take its time. Don't push it. Allow it to stretch in the manner that it wants to without causing stress to you. Understand and know that it's revolutionary in its very form, and it's bringing about a whole new way of thought process and even a new income for some of you, a new life and even a new lifestyle, okay, and even a new way of communication for others of you, and even possibly a new romance, yeah, okay, because you need to be working on yourself at your core and really listening to that. And even I'm hearing core strengthening exercises come in more spaces than the gym. That is what I'm hearing for you, and I think that is beautiful, okay? Yes, because there's a balance that needs to be had and kept, and a truth, an absolute truth that needs to be kept with you at your core, okay? Libra energy, you have so much energy on the board, but Libra and Cancer are really, really sticking out. Yeah, this is beautiful because this is so much growth and strength and just absolute freshness. I love it. Thank you for joining me, Aries. I love you so much. Thank you for allowing me to connect with you, and I will see you next time.